Hello, my name is Dylan Powell, and this is my Create Your Own Act and or Policy Part 1 presentation by Baker College. Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. This act prohibits, among other things, transmitting programs or codes that damage computer networks, as well as gaining access to a computer for fraudulent purposes. One of the first early cases under this act involved a Cornell University student who released a computer virus onto the internet in 1988. Federal Wire Fraud Statute. The Wire Fraud Act applies to schemes to secure property or money through fraud perpetrated over interstate wire communication. Copyright Act prohibits willful duplications of copyrighted works and provides fines and other penalties that increase the severity for repeated violations. Child Pornography Prevention Act of 1996 provides for fines and imprisonment with higher maximum penalties for an individual with a criminal record involving sexual abuse or child pornography. Electronic Communication Privacy Act punishes unauthorized access to or alteration of electronically stored information, as well as efforts to prevent unauthorized access to such information. Cybercrime started off as people hacking into telephone companies to make free calls. It didn't become a big thing until computers came out and people could start making money online. This is when hackers became more advanced and figured out how to hack this information. In the beginning, there weren't many laws dealing with cybercrime. The more technology is advancing, the more opportunities hackers are having. Laws have to change to help keep everyone's personal information safe. The more technology advances, the more laws that will continue being put into place to protect individuals' information. I believe that the best act to stop cybercrime such as hacking would be to make it mandatory for all devices that have internet to start off with the highest security setting. For example, once you download Facebook and hit allow, it automatically starts taking information off of your phone. Many people do not read the information before hitting allow. This is something that you should have to change in the settings yourself. Also, making it to where computers come with softwares that update and check for activity every day instead of when you want it to do it. My policy would be that it's mandatory for any devices that can go onto the internet to already have softwares in them that keep a live update on checking for hackers or anything suspicious. Also, making the settings start with strong security measures. I believe computer and internet and use should inform everyone on how often and easy it is for hackers to get your information. Certain websites should make everyone aware that they know they can be hacked in some type of way. I think just educating people with messages when first getting on a computer or internet. If my policy was in place, then there would be a live screening the whole time when someone is on the internet or their computer. As soon as it notices something suspicious, it will notify them and start working to stop the person from getting their information. You hear all the time how some type of social media websites, banking websites, and internet web pages have been hacked because of the way settings were already programmed. For example, the app like House Party, a huge app that everybody since the coronavirus started has been going on to video chat with their family and friends because of social distancing. Another app like TikTok, which people are posting videos every single day on. It's became like the biggest thing right now. Both of these apps collect basic registration details when first signing up, like name, email address, birthdays, phone number, your personal address, username and passwords. When you create an account, they even have the ability to collect location information from your IP address, and some apps may share all this information with third parties too. Also, you hear many people downloading softwares to check if anything suspicious has happened with their computers that could lead to hacking. My policy would eliminate both of these from happening. If this policy was in place, computers would come with the live software and websites would have their settings at max security unless changed by the personal user. Internet crimes would drop because our computers would automatically start fighting them off. Many people would feel more comfortable putting in private information if they knew websites were giving it their all to stop hackers. The Patriot Act allows investigators to use tools that were approved by the court to investigate organized crimes and drug trafficking. It allows victims of computer hacking to request law enforcement assistance in monitoring the trespassers on their computers. Also, also allows law enforcement officials to obtain a search warrant anywhere a terrorist-related activity occurred. This allows investigators to be on top of their game and can make quick decisions instead of waiting to get approval. I think my act goes with the Patriot Act, especially if they work with the live software and allow law enforcement to see live monitoring of people's computers. Other than that, this policy is more monitoring people who hack individual private information, not terrorist related activities. That would be all for my presentation.